In this lesson, we're going to talk about the difference between couponing and extreme couponing. And one of the things I hear most from people when they find out that I coupon is that they don't have time each week to spend cutting coupons and sifting through circulars, and that extreme couponing is not for them. Well, you know what? It wasn't for me either. It is very overwhelming. It's time consuming. And I just wasn't really buying the things that I actually needed and wanted. I was just getting stuff because it was super cheap or free. And if I'm buying stuff even though I didn't actually want it, then I'm still actually spending money that I didn't need to spend. So extreme couponing actually started, that phrase got coined by a television show where people would go into the store, people who stockpiled and did extreme couponing would go into the store and they would spend about 6 hours going through the store, and a TV crew would track them. And by the end of their purchase, they'd have spent like $60 for $900 worth of stuff or some craziness. Extreme couponing is often associated with stockpiling, with deal hoarding, which means that you just take as much as you can. You take the last of everything on the shelf. You just buy it because it's free or inexpensive. And like I said, buying things that are free or cheap, not because they need them, but because they are free or cheap. And what they don't tell you, what extreme couponers don't often tell you, is that it gets very overwhelming very fast, and a lot of extreme couponers just get burned out quickly and don't want to do it anymore, which is totally understandable. Yeah, that's definitely not fun, but I want to tell you that there's a better way, and I want to introduce you to a new phrase. And that phrase is called moderate couponing. So let me explain what that means. We're still maximizing our savings by stacking deals, which we're going to talk about a little later in this course. But we don't have to stockpile hundreds of bottles of ketchup or shampoo or any of those things. We don't have to use store brands that we don't like. We can buy name brands and buy the things that our family is already using and needing. And we definitely do not have to spend hours each week trudging through circulars. With moderate couponing, we don't chase after every deal. In fact, we are fine leaving some deals on the table, understanding that we're not going to be spending hours upon hours, so there's some deals that we're just going to miss, and we're okay with that. And if the price is right, we might buy a couple of extra things that we need and use, but we don't go overboard. And this is a super important one. We want to set realistic goals for our savings, a savings that still positively impacts our family budget, but is not overwhelming or consuming. So the bottom line is that in moderate couponing, we keep our family's needs, wants, and likes in mind while still getting the best deals with the most efficiency.